Hey everyone, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. This is Silver Hyena and I am continuing with those little Spectrum Noir kits. Yeah, as you all know, I had done the Aqua, the watercolor kit, and today I want to do the illustration kit. Oh, I guess it's Discovery kit. Ooh, that makes it sound even better. Anyways, yeah, let's just get started on that. Okay, and I purposely did that upside down so that you could see what all is inside. Like, I mean, they've got a nice comprehensive list. You've got an art fine liner. It comes with marker paper, some printed, some blank, a how-to booklet, and 5 Illustrator dual tip brush markers, alcohol based. Got a list of the colors there. Got a little description in multiple languages too. I mean, like, these things, I loved the first kit that I used just because it was fun. It was fun. I mean, it's a great way to get to kind of dip your toes in the water, if you know what I mean. If you're not sure if you're gonna like the medium or not, just it's a good way to test out to see if you'd like them, you know, before you get a second mortgage on your house or skip a rent payment. Alright, there we go. There's our markers, fine liners. There's our pamphlet. Empty box. No, I'm not yeeting it this time. I need it. Alright, so let's see here. Got nice smooth marker paper. Looks like tea with lemons. That actually looks really good. Got flowers. And I think those are like macaron cookies. And then we got our blank sheets that will be perfect for swatching on. And we got our pamphlet here. Information about the artist who designed the coloring pages. And you know, that's what I love about this. Like, it comes with some coloring pages so that if you're not much into the whole drawing part and just like the coloring, well, it's all set up for you. There's nothing wrong with that. Alright. And the information about alcohol markers. Oh, well, that's cool. They are refillable. That one I didn't know about Spectrum Noir, so, yeah, good to know that they're refillable. Alrighty, moving on. Let's get a look at the marker itself. I have reviewed these before, but I figured that in case you haven't seen that video, I will share with you now. It is clearly marked. However, if you're, say, for whatever reason looking at the barrel like this, the band there indicates your bullet nib. And the art liner, not a fine liner, it's an art liner, is very, very fine tip. But you know what? I can live with that. Alright, so you know what? I am going to finish pulling all of these out and getting a swatch page ready. Ah, lovely how much faster that goes with the magic of editing. Anyways, tried out the fine liner, or art liner, whatever liner. It works, so victory. Anyways, I always love blue markers. They always just look so... Ooh, oh, that is nice. And I love how flexible these tips are. Like, I actually think that they're a bit more flexible than the Ohuhu tips. But no smack on Ohuhu because, well, I love them. But this is about Spectrum Noir, so... The only thing I'm not a huge fan of when it comes to the Spectrum Noir markers is that chunky monkey barrel. Now then, the chunky monkey barrel does have its advantages, like it ain't rolling off your desk unless you're turbulently violent with it. All right. All right, both ends work. Alrighty, so I'm gonna finish swatching these out, do a couple blend tests, then I'm gonna do one of the coloring pages just to see how well these markers work together, and then I'm gonna do my own original illustration. So let's just get to it. Alright, so I think that these came out very well overall. Like, nice bright colors, although I am a little bit concerned because I think that really this pink, that kind of looks like my darkest color that I've got. Like, I think that it is overall a bit darker than that green. I don't know, but it looks like I've got 5 very bright colors to work with and extra dark. So we'll see how this goes. Now then, I did find that some of the ink flow, it was a little dry. Of course, I have no idea how long these were sitting on the Tuesday morning shelf. So there's always that as a factor. Anyways, no. Hope nothing sticky got on my board here. And I think I need a new board because I have made a mess of this one. I just now kind of noticed that. Okay, anyways, that's beside the point. Swatches are done, and I think that this one might be fun to do. So I'm going to set my swatches aside where I can see it. Sorry, it's off camera. And I'm just going to color in this, do some no pressure coloring, just enjoy myself. And then do an original piece on one of the remaining blank sheets. So I'm just gonna get going. Yeah, that sounds good. This is another case of just picking the line art to color that I did just because it's not the sort of thing I'd normally draw for myself, although I decided to put my own little spin on it. Now, I've never kept it a secret that I absolutely love tea. Tea, coffee, cocoa, configured convenience all in the same cup, I'll drink it. So with only 5 colors, things were quite limited. I know, I've got a talent for stating the obvious here. I figured the lemon wedges were a good place to start. Citrus, particularly lemons and limes, look quite similar, and I decided to do some pink lemonade because I could. Doesn't pink lemonade come from pink lemons? Just like chocolate milk comes from brown cows. That's a joke, people. Here's some questions. Do you prefer coffee or tea? Do you like lemonade, limeade, pink lemonade, pink lemon limeade? Me personally, I'd drink any of it that you put in front of me. Okay, so bring your own white gel pen, but overall, I am very happy with how this came out. I was just using what I had fun with it. And besides, who doesn't love a good cup of tea? I know I sound very, very English right now. Not that that's a bad thing, mind you. Love me some Earl Grey. But lemons are always lovely too. Anyways, Coloring page was fun and all, but it is time to come up with my own original piece using just these 5 colors and this. So I'm gonna get to that. Whee! Okay, that didn't work. Give me a minute. A quick note, without Titania... I am so sorry, I'm probably gonna butcher this name. I apologize. Kuvaldina. I hope I said it right. If not, I sincerely apologize. Anyways, we wouldn't have this beautiful kit without her. Why not give her a follow on Instagram at tkuva_illustrates. Share the love with a fellow artist. By now you might have guessed that I'm rather fond of foxes. I'm also very fond of dragons. Thus, the two shall meet. Plus, it carries on with my love of adding horns and spikes to animals, just because. Now, this is no 3 marker challenge, but there's still an interesting challenge to only using 5 markers. Luckily, the 5 markers that came with this kit provide a pretty solid and usable range. Once again, I love the green and blue with this set. While color options are limited, building up layers with a single color will help build up some depth. I've reviewed these markers multiple times already. However, I will say this again. Spectrum Noir Illustrator markers are amazing. The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of is the hexagonal shape of the barrel. It gets rather uncomfortable to hold for prolonged periods of time. Then again, I do have rather small hands, so that's something that may be a me thing. Still, post your opinions below in the comments. However, that being said, the hexagon shape does help with marker wrangling, meaning they aren't going to roll all over your desk. So it's not all bad. These markers have a very flexible brush nib, and the blending, such a nice, even, easy blend. Spectrum Noir markers have an absolutely beautiful blend. Also, the art liner. Yes, this is a recycled joke, but I'm using it anyway. This little pen is such an MVP. Most valuable pen, you know. I'd love to find more of Spectrum Noir's fine liners because these things are just amazing. Very minimal smearing and waterproof. So the art liner, it's a fantastic addition to this little kit. I love it. Now, if you come across this kit, would you consider picking it up? I can tell you here and now, I'd recommend with confidence. Alrighty, so here we are, final result, and I have to say, I am very pleased with both of these results. I had a lot of fun working on both of these, whether it's the line art that came with the kit or my own original design. I love the colors that came in this kit. I love this art liner, and overall, these are just fun. I know I've only said that so many times you could probably make a drinking game out of it at this point, but, and especially $10. Regularly, okay, I'm just gonna say 16, but for the purists out there, $15.95. It's 16. Moving on. I love these just because it's great if you're not sure about getting into the medium or not, because you don't have to invest a whole lot to see if you like it. And that's one of the major things. It's approachable. It's not like send you into heart surgery sort of prices because you have a heart attack or something. Yeah, moving on. The point is, if I had to give this kit a rating, I would say a 9 out of 10 would be a solid rating. The only bad things I can think of is that you've got to bring your own white pen and your own Col-Erase pencils. That's really the only nitpicks I've got. Everything else, they nail it. I love these, and I'm really hoping that I can find more. So far, it's just been the illustration and the aqua markers, but if I find any more, I'll be sure to pick them up and share them with all of you, my lovely viewers. You're the reason why I do this. Anyways, with that being said, I certainly hope that you have enjoyed today's video and that it helped you out in some way. If it did, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And with that being said, this is Silver Hyena signing off. Stay creative, everybody. Bye!